All right, everybody, so just a reminder, InMotion is currently closed as per state regulations for the safety and health of our community, but exercise is essential for our health, emotionally, mentally, all of our well-being, as well as strengthening our immune system. But please remember to consult your physician or other care provider to determine if this or any other program is right for you. Our goal is always to be safe and to do what is right for your body. All right. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me, for joining us. So before we get started, just a couple of things that you'll need for your practice. Yoga mat, hopefully you have one. If not, any non-slippery surface will do just fine for the time being. A couple of other things, a cushion, so anything from your couch, or perhaps one of those 30 throw pillows you have on your bed will do just fine. A washcloth or a towel, we might get a little sweaty, and then a blanket. So a pillow or a blanket will suffice. All right, so my name is Holly, and this is a core yoga practice. And what that means is that it's core centered. So we move through traditional asanas, postures, with a core element. So it tends to be a very vigorous and athletic practice, which isn't everybody's jam, but I invite you to come to it with a sense of humor, a sense of playfulness. I will always give you options as far as most intense and least intense, so remember to do what is right for your body today. Don't worry about any images that you see out there of postures and different yoga folks that we well know, but really focus on what you can do. I always encourage you to push your limits to greet your edge, but certainly know the difference between that and creating harm, okay? So we'll go ahead and get started. Choose your blanket or your cushion. I'm gonna sit on my cushion, and I will push that out of the way. So cushion under the tush, coming into any sort of comfortable position for you. In a cross-legged position, we want our knees to be relaxed, our hips to be relaxed, and we want to bring our spine into neutral alignment. So if you can visualize that natural curvature of your back, you want to be able to maintain that. So beginning our practice with just a little bit of inward focus, let's go ahead and close our eyes. Taking a minute to breathe. And as difficult as it may be in times like this, let all the chatter fall to the background. All the noise, all the news, all the worry, the fear, the unknown. Let it all fade away. And then the only thing you have to do right now is just breathe. Allowing all of your focus to be just on the movement of your body as you inhale and exhale. Bringing our hands to heart center, nestling your thumbs into your sternum. We'll begin class on the sound of a single Om. Inhaling to begin. Inhaling deeply. Gentle pause at the top of the inhalation. Gentle exhalation. Palms stay pressed firmly together. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, pull down. Now inhale, lift up. Allow your chest, your ribs, and everything in your front body to open up and expand. And then as you pull down, exhale, wrap those ribs in. Zip up from your pubic bone to your sternum. Ribs hug in towards one another. Inhale, lift. Exhale, contract, pull in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull down. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull. Nice. Relaxing our hands down to our knees. We're just going to practice that core breath just a couple of more times so that we can get familiar with the sensation of engaging our abdominal panel. We'll use that strength in our front side body throughout our practice today. So it's an energetic lift up through the pelvic floor. Low belly, the belly between the hip bones below the navel pulls back and in. Contract and pull everything inward. Ribs pull in as well as in towards one another on the exhalation. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift, expand. Exhale, contract. Nice. So we'll go ahead and set off our block or our blanket. Go ahead and set that to the side. We'll come into a wide-legged seated position. Now this is different for everybody. Feel no obligation to come into any sort of extreme wide-legged position. Do what's right for your body, and you'll know what's right for your body because you can sit there with relative comfort and not have to really struggle to sit in an upright position. All right, inhale, lift. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, lift. Now exhale, interlace your fingers, bring your hands to the back of your skull. Now I want you to push your head into your hands and gently push your hands forward. So you're creating this energy, this strength in your whole front side body, throughout your shoulders, as well as in your back, to create a nice, stable, and strong torso. Inhaling here. Now exhale, leaning over to the right. Inhale, lift. Keep that strong front side body as you exhale and lean over. We're going to inhale, center, and then exhale, bow forward. Belly pulls in, round through your spine, bow forward. Inhale up. Keep your toes nice and active. Legs are strong. Over to the right. Inhale, center. Over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, bow. One more time, all the way through. Exhaling here. Inhaling center. Exhaling to the left. Inhaling center. Exhale, bow forward. Nice. Bringing your legs together at center. Extending out forward. Nice. We'll inhale up. Exhale, bow and round forward. Big cat back. So we're going to roll through a couple of spinal stretches and movements here. Inhale, lift all the way up. Extend your chest, open up heart center. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lift all the way up. Go ahead and come to your hands and knees. Table position. So setting up our hands here, you want your hands to be as wide as your chest, all right? So the little crook with your first finger and your thumb should be right about in line with your elbow, all right? We want to make sure that our hands aren't too far down from our shoulders or too far up, okay? If you have wrist pain, a little bit further out in front is going to be better for you. Coming into our table. Knees are directly under hips. Shins and calves come directly off of knees. Coming into a couple of bird dogs, alter on sitting sit press. See if that works. Nice. Anchor into your left hand. Reach and extend your right arm forward. Left heel presses back. Stay strong in that front side body. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck around. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, tuck and round. One more, lift and extend. We're gonna hold here, pull it in, pull your belly in. Press your hand away from the earth. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale, release. A little shake out. Realign your hands, realign your knees. Inhale that left arm up. Right heel extends towards the back. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, reach. Last one, holding here. Pull your belly in, press away from the earth. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it back down. Moving into our down dog, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Press your hands into the earth. Take a moment just to settle in here, maybe pedal out your feet. Now as we move through our vinyasa, you want to maintain that nice wide stance with your hands. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Keep the ribs in, belly strong. Rolling into your plank. Option less intense, come to your knees. If not, lower down, chaturanga, keep your body covered. Gaze out in front of your mat. Release your toes, thighs come down. Press up, cobra. Tuck your toes. Press it back. Down dog. Roll it through into your plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Up dog, thighs lifted, arms straight. Press back. Down dog. One more time, roll it forward. Lower it down on your knees if you'd like. Keep your chest lifted. Cobra or up dog. Press back. Down dog. Inhale, gaze comes up in between your hands. Step or walk. Half lift. Flat back. Extend through your tail. Lift through your heart center and your crown. Release forward fold. Big bend in your knees, tummy comes to your thighs. Press into the earth, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale back into that half lift. Release forward, fold, plant your hands, walk it back. Lower down, chaturanga. Now you have the option, add it up. Roll it through your cobra or your up dog. Press back, down dog. Gaze comes up. This time you can step walk or hop. Half lift. Release to your full. Belly to thighs. Press into the earth. Rise up. Exhale here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale into your half lift position. Release to your forward fold. Plant your hands, step walk or hop. Lower down, chaturanga. Option to up. Roll it through, press it back. Take a couple of breaths here. Moving into our three-legged dog with our right leg, lifting that heel nice and high to the sky. Make sure your hips stay level, shoulders are level, front side body engaged, ribs pulling in. Release that foot to the ground, same thing, other side, left leg lifts up. Extend through the heel, front side body stays engaged. Bring it back down. Rolling up into our plank. Now remember, moving on from here, we're going to move into a couple of things that can be more intense for some of us. So just take it as it comes, do the best that you can, have fun with it. All right, so from our plank position, right arm leads the way, coming down into your sphinx. Okay, now try to keep your hips from swaying too much side to side. Right arm leads the way, up, up. Right arm leads the way, down, down. Up, up, down, down. You can do this on your knees, up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Nice job. Come back into that plank position, lower down, chaturanga, out your up. Roll it through. Press it back right into that three-legged dog. Step it through low lunge. Inhale, bring it up, high lunge. Okay, option to stay here or adding a level of intensity. Interlace your fingers. Head presses back into your hands. Hands press into your head. Reach back in. Extend through the thigh muscle of that back leg. Lift that knee up. Stay high on the ball toe mound of that back foot. Moving into an extended lunge, body pitches forward. Stay strong in that front body. Maybe we brace here. Maybe we hold our arms here. Most intense, biceps to ears. Rise back up, high lunge. Release, low lunge. Step back, plank position. Moving through that series on the other side. Left arm leads the leg. Down, down. Up, up. Down, down. Up, up. Option to come to your knees. Stay strong in your front side body. Last time. Find your plank position. Lower down, chaturanga. Add your nut. Roll it through. Press it back right into your left side. Three-legged dog. Gaze comes forward. Exhale, step through. Low lunge. Rise up. Stay strong in that front leg. Vertical shin. Nice heavy bend in that thigh. Interlace your fingers. Bring them to the back of your skull. Press into your hands. Hands into your head. Moving through into our extended lunge. Front side body stays strong. Torso pitches over that front leg. Most intense biceps to ears. Most stable, hand to thigh. Bring it back to our high lunge. Release to your low lunge. Step back into your. Take a minute. You can shift up into your dog if you'd like. Moving on. From our plank position, we're going to come down into that Sphinx. So right arm leads the leg. Okay, now maybe this is enough. Maybe you need a little bit more support. So coming to your knees, keeping your tush down, buns engaged. Or knees elevated. Right leg starts us off. Bring it in, knee to shoulder. Big exhale. Shoot it back. Big exhale, knee to shoulder. Last 3. And 2. Last 1. Right arm leads the way. Up, up. Lower down. Chaturanga, you have the option to up. Roll it through. Up, up. Or cobra. Press back. Down dog. Right leg lifts. Now, take it into that twisted three-legged dog. Hip opens up, but shoulders stay square to the ground. Control the momentum. Bring your gaze up. Exhale, step through. Low lunge. Right into your high lunge. Open it up. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Back foot spirals down. Toes pointed in ever so slightly. Big bend in that forward knee. Vertical shin. Face your torso towards me. Arms extend to the side. Now if it's okay with your neck, gaze turns to look out over that right hand. Moving into our extended side angle. Forearm can come to thigh. Top arm reaches overhead. Our focus here is that armpit facing up. Rib cage turning and lifting towards the sky. Stay strong in that front side body. Now maybe this is enough. Maybe you want to add another layer. Maybe even a little bit more. Stay strong in your front side body. Extend through your spine. take out any curving or rounding, and don't lose your foundation. Bring it back up. Windmill it down to your low lunge. Stepping it back into your plank. Other side. This time our left arm leads the leg into our sphinx. Left leg, knee to shoulder. Option to come to your knees. Big breath. Last 3. Pull the belly in. Stay engaged. Last 1. Back into our plank. Left arm leads the way. Lower down chaturanga. Add your up. Roll it through. Press it back. Left leg lifts this time. Twist that dog. Open up that hip. Keep your shoulders square. Control the step through low lunge. Bring it right up, high lunge. Open it up into that warrior 2. Ground into the heel of that right foot. Big bend in that left leg. Take the time to make whatever adjustments you need to in your stance to feel strong and comfortable. Shoulders square, arms extend, ribs open. Moving into our Parsvakonasana, elbow down, arm up, ribs rotate, stay strong here, adding another layer of intensity. Staying with it, continuing to breathe. Rise all the way back up. Windmill right back down to that low lunge. Step it back into your plank. Lower down chaturanga. Roll up here, up dog or cobra. Press back to your down dog. Gaze comes forward. Load your spring if you're working on your jump through. Hop up, half lift. Release into that forward fold. Big bend in your knees, tummy to your thighs. Rise up. Palms come together. Exhale, hands to heart. And just take a moment. Closing our eyes. Noticing all of the sensations in our body. Taking a big inhale, circle up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale into your half lift. Exhale into your forward fold. Tap your foot a little bit. And just release here for a moment. We're going to bring our tush all the way to the ground. So you can get there any way that is most reasonable for your body today. Now, being as this is choreographed, I typically do a concentrated abdominal series at the end. And so we'll move through that and then into some pranayama or breath work. And then our yoga mat, shavasana. So coming onto your back. Okay. Finding length in your spine and really rounding out through your pelvis. Muscles that run sideways from hip bone to hip bone, pull in and engage. Alright, options here. Exhale, contract. A little side to side. Tap the ankles. Keep the knees and the legs active so they're a little bit more. Alternate. Tapping the outside of the knee. Continuing to use that exhale. Engage the front side body. Last 3 and 2. Last 1. Head, neck, and shoulders relax. Legs lift to the sky. Now being sure that you maintain a strong belly. You don't want to create an overarching effect. You don't want to smash your spine into the ground either. Concentrate on your pelvis being strong and your front side body being engaged. Okay? Hands come down beside you. And we'll start here. Lowering your leg to whatever intensity works for you. So your point of most resistance. Your point of most resistance is that feeling of like, I'm losing it. I don't feel strong anymore. Okay? Adding a layer, head and shoulders lift. Adding another layer, hands above shoulders. Adding another layer, crunch on. Last 3. Last 1. Knees hug into our chest. Take the opportunity to pedal out your feet. And then you can either roll over onto a side, come up into a seated position, or roll forward. Grab that pillow or the blanket. Place it underneath your tush. Turn our knees into. So beginning to wind down. Finding a seated position that works for your body. Something where you don't have to fight to sit. Okay? So we're going to move into a pranayama, a breath, called Nadi Shodhana. Now in order to do that, you need to make a special handshake. So take your peace fingers, put them together, your baby finger and your ring finger, and then your thumb. So you come out of a little crab claw. Okay? So your peace fingers are going to go on your forehead. Your thumb is going to be in charge of your right nostril, and your other 2 fingers are going to be in charge of your left nostril. And so the way this is going to work is that we'll just begin by breathing, closing our eyes and breathing. Settling back into our body. Placing our peace fingers on our brow, center of our forehead. And preparing, placing your thumb just above your nostril and your baby finger and your ring finger just above your left nostril. Exhaling completely, closing off your right nostril, inhaling left. Gentle pause at the top, closing off your left nostril, exhaling right. Inhale right, close off your right nostril, exhale left. Inhale left, close off left, exhale right. Inhale right, close off right, exhale left. Inhale left, exhale right. Continue on with that cycle. I'm going to stop talking. Don't trip out. Just inhale and exhale through one nostril, switch, inhale, exhale. We'll finish up this cycle. Inhaling through your left nostril, releasing both nostrils, gentle exhalation. And now as gently as you can, remove your pillow from your tush. And now you have a couple of options. You can place your pillow underneath your head, or you can fold it and place it underneath your knees as you come into a reclining position. Now getting comfortable for our Shavasana. Move your tush around. Hands are down beside you, but they're far enough away from your body so that you have a nice airflow. Closing your eyes. And allowing your breath just to settle in. Palms can face down for more of a grounding sensation, up for more of an openness, or bringing your hands to your body just as a way to connect to yourself. And just continue to breathe, reminding your brain that all of the thoughts and busyness can wait. This is still your time. Your time to just breathe. Gently beginning to deepen your breath. Breathing life and light back into your body. Inviting small, subtle movements in your extremities, fingers, toes, hands, feet, wrists, and ankles. Followed by larger movements, maybe a lift of the arms, a big stretch. And then gently bringing yourself over to one side, completing one cycle of breath, inhale and exhale, before bringing yourself up into a seated position. Keeping your eyes closed, bringing your hands to heart center. And taking a moment just to bow inward. Bowing inward for self-gratitude. And reminding ourselves that throughout these troubling times, that it is so important to stay focused on the things we do have and not on the things that are being taken away. Being grateful for the love we have in our lives, the strength we have in our bodies, the community that we have. Each moment we spend on our mat is a gift that we give to ourselves. I'm very humbled and so grateful that you shared that with me this morning.